Hi everyone, we are Airsoft Taiwan. Am I looking excited? Of course I am, because I have the new toy for you, the KWA Kriss Vector, just in front of me on the table. The stylish looking and brand new design for the GBB, also in the real weapon. But before we start to introduce that, I would like to show you the magazine first. This magazine carries 49 rounds BB bullet, and in the war game, the 49 rounds BB bullets means firepower. And if you carry this to the war game and face the enemy stand in front of you, he will be tear apart. This is the KWA Kriss Vector, and you already know that this is the safety, and this is a selector lever. And the point is they have 2 rounds burst, and later we will show you the details. And this was designed in ambidextrous, so whether you use the left hand or right hand, you can operate easily. And now I would like to show you how to field strip this weapon. There are 3 lock pins. Just remove them one by one and you can tear it apart. The first pin, second, and last. And once you remove all 3 pins, you can pull out the frame. And it's finished. The field strip is done. As for the trigger set, it's hid inside the upper receiver. We bring the magnet to test the materials. We test the hammer first. It's made of steel. Excellent. And then we want to release the hammer. The sear is made of steel. And the trigger made of steel. And the point inside the trigger set is right here. You see there are grooves on the cylinder. And this part, it should be used to control the 2 rounds burst. So every time you press the 2 rounds fire, it will rotate 2 steps, then stop. That's why it has 2 rounds burst, and it was controlled by the mechanism, so it will be really endurable. By the way, it's also made of steel. Outstanding. And now we talk about the frame, and the point is the Super V operation mechanism hide inside. It's also easy to field strip it. Just to remove the lock pin right here. And you can remove the whole Super V operation mechanism. Of course, before we start to introduce that, we use the magnet to test it. The bolt made of steel. Super V made of steel. And the spring guide tube made of steel. They also offer a buffer, so generally speaking, this weapon will be outstanding and very endurable. But this one was not made of steel. And now you look inside the barrel, you can see the hole offset. They use the new generation hole offset, so the hole offset should able to extend the range effectively. And now I want to assemble it. And the assemble also be very easy. There are 2 points on the bolt. You just line up with the groove. Insert slowly. and then insert the lock pin. It's done. And now I would like to pull the charge handle to show you the Super V. When I push the ball carrier charge handle, the ball starts moving backwards slowly, and once it's reached the end of the Super V, the nozzle will vertically drop. And that will bring the recoil another direction, so for the real weapon it will be easy to control. But for the GBB, it will also bring you a stable shooting performance. And amazingly, the KWA replicate all the real weapon features. And now I would like to test the FPS. We use .2 BB and green gas. And the rate of fire. So the FPS about 360, almost 370, and the rate of fire is about 70 rounds per second. Excellent. Later we will bring this Kriss to our test range and test the 30 cm. Later we will bring this Kriss to our range and test the CTC in 30 meters. But before that, I would like to show you the 2 rounds burst. The 2 rounds burst were able to control your accuracy in short time. See? You can easily to project 2 BB bullets inside the small rings, and you still have the accuracy. It will be very useful in close quarter battle, and once you are running, you don't need to control your breath, just shoot, and the BB bullet will hit your target easily. Now we bring this KWA Kriss to our test range. This is indoor environment, and we have 30 meters indoor, no wind environment. And we are going to test the 30 meters CTC result. We use .2 BB and green gas, and later we will know the result. To make sure there is no other influence, we use the gun vise to tighten the totally system on this table, and later we will know the result. Okay, back to our workshop. We know this is an endurable, outstanding weapon in war game, and the accuracy is about 43 centimeters in 30 meters range. And by the way, when we are testing, we discovered that once you loosen the hex screw on the top of this weapon, you can open the cap. You can insert your flashlight inside, and then you can let your wires coming out through the hole and attach on your rail. So you are easy to turn it on or off. Besides, there's a small space hidden inside in the bottom of your hand grip. You can easily to open it. You can use to storage your batteries or anything others, just like the hold-up adjust tools. The little wrench will be useful in the war game. And last, When you have this weapon, you will be very excited. And once you pull the charge handle, it may jam. But that's not because the bad design, but because it was designed for you use the finger and grab that charge handle close to the weapon and quickly pull and release. So once you have this problem jammed, don't blame for this. You can change another way to operate it. And now we want to do a little test. There are 49 rounds BB bullet inside, and this is a full auto weapon. So you would like to know, if we fill all the BB bullet and recharge only one time of green gas, how many rounds will it fire? We start from 49 rounds first. Okay, 49 rounds cleared. Okay, now there are totally 95 rounds from the top to toes, and we are going to fire. In full auto mode, will they achieve the goal? Okay, amazingly, there's still gas inside and all the BB bullets already fired. Even I try fire right now, it nearly can fire 2 filled with BB magazines. So once you carry one of these magazines to the BB gun wire field, actually you don't need to worry about the cooldown, because every time you recharge the green gas, you can fire 2 rounds once you fill all the magazines. So actually about more than 90 rounds.